Let me tell you a story about a man who saw the world through a lens of swirling colors, raw emotion, and silent suffering. His name was Vincent van Gogh. He wasn't always an artist. In fact, he stumbled through many professions: teacher, preacher, bookseller, none of which stuck. Born in 1853 in the Netherlands, Van Gogh was always introspective, sensitive, and perhaps a little misunderstood. His early life was marked by a struggle to find purpose. But when he finally picked up a paintbrush in his late 20s, something inside him ignited. He painted not to impress, but to express. His strokes were thick, wild, alive. He painted peasants with dirty hands, fields with windswept skies, and cafe nights glowing with yellow lanterns. Van Gogh didn't paint beauty in the conventional sense. He painted truth, his truth. But the world didn't see it, not then. During his lifetime, Van Gogh sold only one painting, just one. He lived in poverty, often relying on his younger brother Theo for money, emotional support, and encouragement. The two exchanged hundreds of letters, now a precious archive of Van Gogh's inner world. His thoughts on art, on loneliness, on madness and hope. And yes, madness. Vincent's mental health haunted him. He suffered from bouts of deep depression and psychosis. The famous tale of him cutting off part of his own ear after a heated argument with fellow artist Paul Gauguin is more than just art world gossip. It's a snapshot of a man unraveling under the weight of his own mind. He admitted himself to an asylum in Saint-Rémy, and even there, he painted. Some of his most iconic works, like the Starry Night, were created from within those hospital walls. He would stare out of the barred windows and paint the sky as he saw it, churning with light, movement, and mystery. Van Gogh's work evolved over time, from the dark, earthy tones of the Potato Eaters to the bright, almost violent yellows of sunflowers. His paintings became more vibrant as his mental state declined. It was as if he was trying to fight the darkness inside him with color. In 1890, just 2 months after completing one of his most celebrated works, Wheat Field with Crows, Van Gogh walked into a field with a pistol and shot himself in the chest. He didn't die immediately. He made his way back to the inn where he was staying, and after 2 days, he passed away in Theo's arms. He was 37. Today, his paintings are among the most valuable and revered in the world. Museums are built around his legacy: Starry Night, The Bedroom, Irises, Cafe Terrace at Night. They live on as eternal echoes of a man who poured his soul onto canvas. But Van Gogh's story is more than just tragedy and fame after death. It's a story of persistence, of feeling deeply in a world that often asks us not to. It's a reminder that beauty can be born from pain, that vision can rise from suffering. Vincent once wrote, "What would life be if we had no courage to attempt anything?" He attempted again and again, with every flick of the brush, with every trembling breath. And though he didn't live to see it, the world eventually caught up to his vision. Vincent van Gogh, a man of color, chaos, and quiet brilliance. His story endures not just because of the paintings he left behind, but because of the humanity he poured into every stroke. Thank you for listening to Explained Under 5 Minutes. If this episode helped you find a little more clarity, consider subscribing and sharing with someone who could use it too. Until next time, stay strong, stay present, and stay curious.